Thank you for everyone who is able to attend the event live. But as you know, with live, there comes some technical difficulties potentially. So today we're going to do a remix to allow you to hear the answers to the first two questions that I asked Tracy. So let's go ahead and get started. Tracy, tell us a little bit about yourself. Your CV says you have a bachelor's degree in psychology. So how did you get into art?
Well, okay, the short version is I went to school with the idea with the desire to be a child psychiatrist, only to find out that I didn't do well around physically ill people. So my mother was like, get your degree and get out of college and figure it out. And I did. And my next career move was my next dream was to work in the music industry. And I moved to Atlanta. And I was in the music industry for around 5 years. And then I realized that the images of women did not align with my values. And I was having a conflict and I knew I needed to get out. And while I was figuring out my next move to help me through that transition, I started painting. I went to the art store, bought the biggest canvas I can find, with the intention of creating one painting of a sunrise to go over my staircase. It took me 2 years to do it. But in that process, I took art classes, I had artists who helped me, and it became something that gave me so much joy, the creation process, that I continued.
Well, that sounds good. And you aren't the first person who listened to their mama and did what she was told to do. But I'm so glad that you followed your dreams and pivoted to your purpose and followed up your passions and got into art, which leads to the next question. What advice would you give a college student who is interested in following a similar artistic path?
Ah, yes. Go to every exhibition that is in your town, that is in your area. That is where you are going to not only see the breadth of artwork that's out there, but you're going to find your tribe. Go to gallery opens, go to museum openings, go to artist studios. Being a successful artist has two parts. There's a creation part, but there's also the business part of it. And the business part of it, sometimes they're not teaching in art school. And you learn by interacting with other artists. So the framers that I use, the printers that I use, where I buy my materials, a lot of those relationships I developed through other artists sharing their resources with me. So it's very important for you to find your tribe. And the way you find your tribe is you get out and you visit, you make friends, and do not be afraid to ask an artist who's more advanced than you to be your mentor. My mentors include Louis Del Sart, Charlie Palmer, Arturo Lindsay, and all of these artists have nurtured me through a different phase of my creation, my career.